Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
because
it's
that's
her. You're not being polite to the pronouns.
Because
disrespectful.
Okay, forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male, with the exception of some of his sperm cells. It turns out that his brain structure is male. It turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological sex.
I don't agree with that. I'm not on that train. I'm not on that train. She wants to be called she. I'm going to call her she. I just have a problem with the message and the messenger.
So well, I'm going to do two things. I want to reiterate what Zoe said, which is the bifurcation of the courage to come forward after a lifetime as a male and a certain kind of a male versus did she deserve this award? Listen, the awards, what are award ceremonies except an opportunity to catch some eyes?
Especially the ESPN.
So, yeah, it's like ESPN, well done, ABC. Yeah. They did exactly what their job was, to attract eyes. They did it. That's what award ceremonies are for. But in terms of the science behind gender dysphoria, you're very familiar with that, Zoe.
Very familiar.
It's not about the chromosome. Excuse me, the chromosomes within our nuclei. Yeah, go ahead.
Chromosomes don't necessarily mean you're male or female.
Gender.
With gender
identity. Go ahead. No, so
especially, but even so, you have a thing like Klinefelter's syndrome. So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on genetics.
Would you like to discuss the genetics? Or
well, no,
what
no.
are your genetics?
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
No, I know. Well, but wait. To be fair, but to be fair, you're actually being kind of rude. And that's not fair.
I'm sorry. It's not rude to say that someone who is biologically a male is a male. Someone who is biologically male is a male. Well, the outcome of this is that I went and did what really mostly to make the point that you're not supposed to be able to get away with this stuff. I went and I filed a police report for battery. And I did so because during the break, Zoe turned to me and said, "I'll see you in the parking lot." They'd send security out to the outdoors with me. They'd send him to my car. He was threatening me on Twitter, saying he would curb stomp me, etc. Which I have to say is deeply unladylike behavior. And so the end result was that it goes from the police to the DA. It finally gets to the DA, and the DA says that we can't. This fact pattern we can't do. I mean, it's on video, but this fact pattern we can't do anything because the person who assaulted you, essentially, the person who committed battery upon you, is a member of a victimized minority. Essentially, there is no doubt, none, that if I had been the one who grabbed Zoe Tur by the back of the neck and threatened to send him home in an ambulance, that I certainly would have been given some sort of probation. There's no question about it. I've talked to multiple police officers in the LAPD, and they assure me this is the case.